Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Secret Garden Tarot. This is actually the second time we're doing your video. The first one, my phone cut off. So, welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is not our usual setup, but we're going to make do. Welcome. Everybody is always welcome. This will be for the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant sign of Sagittarius. For the month of February 2021. I am going to do the traditional, albeit messy, Celtic cross. Plus, since it is the month of February, I will be doing one of the Romance Angels by Dorian Virtue, just as a capper. So we're going to dive right in, but before we do that, just as always, if you or someone you know or love is a frontline worker, thank you. You've been working tirelessly to keep everybody safe and sane and just kind of moving forward, and that's what 2021 will be. We are officially in 2021 energy. Today is the 2nd of January. Welcome to 2021. If this is not your first time here, you guys know the drill. I am most grateful that you have chosen to make these readings part of your life. Please, as always, look around, see if this is a channel that you would like to support. I would much appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Let's get on with this. Center of the spread, we have the Six of Swords. We have the Strength card. This is all about taking the information that you have, and in some cases it can actually mean physically moving, but it also can mean taking the lessons learned and then moving forward. This is the Muka Tarot deck. So I really do love this deck. These are the lessons learned. They are moving away from this negative energy. And this is crossed by the card of Leo, the Strength card. What often gets overlooked by other readers is that this was a baby lion that she began training when he was a little baby cub. So it does take strength. It is about taming the animal within those lower 3 chakras. But it also takes time and it takes patience to become this comfortable. They're almost making a little heart here. It's the cutest thing. This is my favorite strength card of all of my decks. Simply because they just look so comfortable together. She's not leading him around. He isn't a pet. He's not on a daisy chain. He's just very comfortable. He doesn't have, no one of them is leading the other. They are both equal in this. She's actually sitting in his lap. You can see her foot down here. The base of the spread, we have the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful energy. It's the foundation of this whole reading. And again, we have this beautiful bird up here. And birds always, at least to me, mean or indicate freedom. Freedom of emotion, freedom to express your emotions, freedom to start something new. Immediate past is the Four of Swords. This is restoration, recuperation. It's very much a hanged man energy, simply because your brain needs to reboot in some cases. It is about taking that time to reboot your brain. If you've ever, and some of you younger people will understand this a little bit more. If you're ever trying to study for a big exam, you need to take a step back sometimes. You can't just cram sometimes, because you'll get brain fry. And this is the step that needs to happen before you get brain fry. That's too much information. You have to absorb it. You have to process it. And specifically with this as your foundation, emotions need to be processed. If you've had any type of emotional trauma, if you've had any type of emotional anything, even really positive things, because this is an overflowing cup. It takes a minute. It takes a few minutes or a week or 2 weeks or 5 weeks to come to terms with what you're feeling. Crowning your spread is the Justice card, card of Libra. She also has this beautiful sword here. And since we do have the 6 and the 4 of swords, let's talk about swords for a minute. This is a particular, and it's not always blunted. This is not a blunted sword. Justice can be very swift. Justice can be very pointed and very difficult to handle sometimes. But you'll notice her scales are empty, but perfectly balanced. You know, she's coming into whatever situation this is creating. This card here is creating. She is coming in with no preconceived notions, no muddled thoughts. She's completely clear. She's completely impartial, which is kind of this clockwise progression. You got overwhelmed, you processed it, and now you can make a logical decision. You have cut away all of that emotional baggage, all of that emotional tethering that is in your brain, and now you can make a clear and concise decision. The immediate future is, how great is this? It's the same exact energy. It's the 6 of coins, 6 of discs in this deck. If you look closely, and I'll show you where it is, he's got the exact same scales. They are empty. They are balanced. They are unaffected by the hardship that are around them. He is coming to this situation, and this could, if somebody's coming to you with a need of help, it can be a bit overwhelming. It can be a bit daunting. You want to make the right decision, but you need these scales to be empty. You need your mind to be uncluttered to make particularly financial decisions, I should say. At the base of the spread, King of Swords, you got a lot of air energy going along, especially since you're a fire sign. A lot of air energy. And this is the energy, and it's, again, this continuation of that energy. You need to be in this... Oh, he's actually putting his sword away. He is sheathing his sword. He knows how sharp that sword can be. He's made this transformation. He's got these beautiful butterflies behind him. He is not all in his head. He is the master of his suit. He has beautiful... Actually, they're all over the tapestry here. So... And the birds up in the corner. Wisdom and freedom. Freedom of mind. He is unbothered by, he has all of the information. He's not He's not an information overload, which is excellent. He has transformed that information. He can put away that sword of justice. He has made his decision logically. He has transformed that potential into concrete action. He's made this beautiful chair. I love it. I love it. 2 of Swords is your protection, is your situation. This is a card about kind of not using all your resources. She is protecting her heart. But she's missing all of this beautiful beauty behind her. She doesn't realize the good or the bad simply because she's being stubborn. If she put down these swords, uncrossed her arms, took that sword off, she would see these beautiful birds. She would see that beautiful crescent moon. She would also see that this tide is coming in. However, she is not in any danger. She is safe on the ground. For now, she does not realize that she is in potential danger. That tide can come in and just sweep her away and bury her. And water always means emotion. So she's ignoring it. She's being stubborn. She's ignoring all of the information that is around her simply because she's being stubborn. She could use all of her resources. Hopes and fears, the Magician, the Manifester, the Architect. There's that sword again. There's that sword, there's the wand, there's that solid, good solid disc that you can build upon. There's this cup. There's this ace. Using all of this energy, all of this potential energy to its most usefulness, its most effective. This is, you want to be able to use all of this potential energy to its most beneficial, which is excellent. It's a 1, it's the beginning, it's gorgeous energy. This is somebody who, it's the exact opposite of this. You want to be out of this energy into this energy. It's the exact opposite. She is not using all of her resources. This is the person that knows exactly how to use them and use them wisely, and how they interact, each strength, each weakness of each of those. They're aces, essentially. You have that single cup, that single disc, that single sword, that single wand. They are the aces. All the potential energy, and she knows how to use them properly. In your overall outcome, Page of Swords. Now, if you notice, he actually has 2 swords. He's got the very long sword that is indicative of the suit. He has also a dagger. So he has the information, but he doesn't know how to use it. He's not using it efficiently. He shouldn't need 2. Wielding 2 weapons is doubling your chance of cutting yourself. That's just how warfare is. If you double fist your weapons, you're not handling either of them efficiently. That sword is heavy. It needs both hands, but he doesn't know how to wield it properly, so he needs a second sword. He needs that small dagger. So don't go back. Don't go back to this energy. Stay in this energy. Stay with the king who knows what he's doing. Stay in this energy. Who's not so quick to fight, who's not so overwhelmed. He is still the younger energy. He is still you'll notice he's in kind of a windstorm. The wind is sweeping around. All those clouds are whipping around. He's still a bit in the windstorm. Nice, calm air for the king. The birds are flying. It's good, calm energy. His tapestries are just hanging lack. He's not wind whipped. He's not in the storm. Be in the king energy. Don't go back, Sagittarius. Let us read your card. Deception. Somebody else got this card, too. I think it was Libra. This is a card that says someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And that person very well may be you. It might be that you are only telling people what you think they want to hear. They may be outright lying. There might be an outright bold-faced liar in your midst. You might be being not so truthful with yourself. Again, please, I certainly can't tell you what to do. Take that rest, process this information, be fair to all of the parties involved. Don't, if you have a weapon, wield it responsibly. Be the architect, be the king, be truthful with everyone, including yourself. That is my reading for you, Sagittarius. It only took twice to record it, so please remember to like and share and subscribe and comment down below. I love you, family. I will see you later. Have a good one. Bye.